You have already learned about the impersonal si. The si passivante, or the passive form of si, works exactly in the same way, but the verb with which it combines is always followed by a direct object. The best way to clarify this point is to do it with an example. In Italy, people eat a lot. You know that in this case you must use the si impersonal since you see people and you're already familiar with this construction. So in Italy, people eat a lot is in Italia si mangia molto. Now, in this sentence, there's not a direct object. In fact, you say that people eat a lot, but you do not say what people eat. There's not an object, a noun that answers the question what. Now, I gave you another example. In Italy, people eat a lot of pasta. In this case, you have a direct object because you have a noun that answers the question what. In Italy, people eat what? A lot of pasta. So, a lot of pasta in Italian, molta pasta, is a direct object pronoun. Now, when you translate this sentence into Italian, you simply apply what you have learned about the si, the impersonal si. So you write, in Italia si mangia molta pasta. As you can see, there's not a difference between one construction and the other. The construction with the si impersonale and the construction with the si passivante. For both of them, you use si plus the third singular person of the verb. So you could ask me why I have to learn the difference between one si and the other if they work exactly in the same way. You're right. But there is a but. You have to learn this because there is a little difference in the way they work. Because if instead of a singular direct object as molta pasta, there is a plural direct object, the third plural person of the verb must be used, not the singular. Note the difference. Instead of molta pasta, now I want to say that in Italy people eat molti spaghetti, a lot of spaghetti. Now, molta pasta is singular, so you have si mangia. But since spaghetti is a plural noun, instead of si mangia, you must write si mangiano. So, in Italy, people eat a lot of spaghetti is in Italia si mangiano molti spaghetti. So every time you have a plural direct object, you must use si plus the third plural person of the verb. This is the only difference. You must pay attention when potere, dovere, or volere are used. For example, one shouldn't waste. Or instead of one, you could have also people, they, you, anything that creates an impersonal construction. In this case, you don't have a direct object. There's nothing that answers the question what in this sentence, so you simply use the si with the singular form of the verb. So, non si deve sprecare. Now, one or you or we or people shouldn't waste food. In this case, we have food. Food is the direct object. Again, since food is singular, nothing changes. So you keep si deve. Si plus the third singular person of the verb. Non si deve sprecare il cibo. Let's see now the last example. One, you, we, people, they shouldn't waste opportunities. In this case, we have a direct object, opportunities. Shouldn't waste what? Opportunities. And it is plural. So I have to remember in this case to use si with the third plural person of the verb. And the result in Italian is non si devono sprecare le occasioni. So, while in the first two sentences the singular person of the verb si deve is used, in the third one the plural non si devono is required because the verb must agree with the plural occasioni, opportunities. You must pay attention when you use the si passivante with the passato prossimo. First of all, remember that the auxiliary must always be the verb essere, to be, never the verb avere, to have. So the only possibilities are si è plus the participle of the verb or si sono plus the past participle of the verb. Let me give you a few examples. Yesterday, people celebrated Christmas. Now, the si passivante in this case must be combined with the singular verb è, since the direct object Christmas in Italian il Natale is a singular and masculine noun. So, ieri si è. Now, the verb to celebrate in Italian is celebrare. You need now the past participle of celebrare. The past participle of celebrare is celebrato, since what you do, you drop are and you add ato. In this case, celebrato doesn't change, since Natale is singular and masculine. So at the end, you have ieri si è celebrato il Natale. Now, instead of Christmas, Natale, now let's use Easter, Pasqua. Easter in Italian, Pasqua, is feminine and singular. So, in this case, yes, I still have si è since it's singular, but because Pasqua is feminine, I must remember to change the O with A, the Italian A, English A. So it would be ieri si è celebrata la Pasqua. Why? Because the past participle must agree in gender and number with the direct object, in this case, Pasqua. Let's see now another example using a plural direct object. Yesterday, people lost a lot of money on the stock exchange. So, ieri, and now we have si, and now since a lot of money is plural, molti soldi, you have to use sono. So, ieri si sono. Okay, now we take the verb to lose, that in Italian is perdere, and we have to form the past participle. In this case, we have an irregular past participle. The past participle of perdere is perso. But since molti soldi is plural and masculine, I replace the O with a I, an Italian I, English I. And the result is ieri si sono persi molti soldi. And the stock exchange in Italian is in borsa. Now let's use a feminine plural direct object. Yesterday people cancelled many reservations. So, ieri si sono, again, because many reservations is plural, so you must use sono. And then we have to use the past participle of to cancel. In Italian, the verb to cancel is cancellare. In this case, we form the past participle regularly. So we drop are and we add ato. But since reservations, prenotazioni in Italian is a word that is feminine and plural, instead of o, I must use e, the Italian e, English I. So the result would be ieri si sono cancellate molte prenotazioni.